Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Happy Tuesday. We have been talking about this day for Lord knows how many weeks because from the early onset of knowing not only the prestige of infamous Iron Man, but also his utility, his hype, the fact that he is a Iron Man mixed with Doctor Doom, champion aka Iron Doom, we knew that the 6-star featured hero crystal with him in it was going to be hyped. Now, the problem is there was a quote-unquote leak that made so much of the pool outside of the featured pool look exceptionally average. And it's always important to note, if you have access to the Black ISO store, when you click on it, it has indeed reset. And so you can, depending on your progression level, get a 2,000 6-star shard discount from that crystal. With that being said, it is time to grade it and see if the leak was correct. Now, to make things simple, I only have 3 categories when I grade a crystal. It's trash, as in definitely not worth 15,000 or even 13,000 6-star shards. It's okay, it's meh. Like, I'll take it, but I'm not going to get excited about it. Or I'm going to get excited / in the same category, it's game-changing, like the aforementioned infamous Iron Doom. So here we are with the new 6-star featured crystal, and you can see it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 featured champions in the banner, which is pretty exciting. It also has 98 days or more than 3 calendar months worth of being here for those of you who don't have the shards. Although, keep in mind, when it comes to not having the shards, we have another 24 hours for the daily card to pick up. And those of you in the top 2 progression levels have 15,000 6-star shards. And then the Cavalier has 5,000, as I covered on the channel in the last 24 hours. Okay, so cash, trash, or meh? Let's get into it. All right. Absorbing Man, obviously featured champion, great, cash. Agent Venom, cash. Angela, cash. Ant-Man, somewhere between meh and cash. Atuma, I have as a 6-star and was told I need to awaken him because I have not been impressed so far with what I've seen, so maybe that will change when I land on him. Black Bolt, I am putting in the, at best, meh category, but for the sake of argument, for what you want out of this crystal, I'm going to say trash. That might be a little controversial, but I said it. Civil Warrior, trash. Except for the past meta, which is gone in Battlegrounds. Daredevil Classic desperately needs a buff. I'm hoping that this is like a leaked vision of the champions that are to get tune-ups or overhauls in the next 3 months, among others. And Daredevil Classic certainly warrants that. But for the moment, trash, given his damage. Gambit, I still think is meh, even though he got a much-needed buff a while ago. Infamous Iron Man is, of course, the champion to hunt in this. King Groot is awesome. Definitely cash. I have him now at 6-star, Sig 200, and he is a beast and a tank, especially for Battlegrounds. Magneto House of X, Synergy is cash. Actual champion is somewhere between meh and cash for me, though some of you would disagree. Mantis feature champion, whatevs. Mr. Sinister, I'm going to put as a generous meh. Mordo, I'm going to put, believe it or not, as trash. I do not get excited at all to land on Mordo, even for 13,000 6-star shards. Again, you can disagree with me, that's fine, but I'm putting him there. The Overseer is a cash champion. I have seen him do some amazing damage on offense in videos, and he is also a pesky defender, especially once he fires off those specials. You don't have somebody like Falcon to counter him. Sasquatch is also a really good defender who has also offensive ability. I'm going to put him as cash. Shuri featured Spider-Man Classic. We have seen the leaks of the beta tests, and I think the resounding community reaction is, ew, that's not the best. So, yeah, not the best. Spider-Man Supreme, or Benedict Spider-Batch, as I call him on this channel, is a feature champion and cash champion. Excited to try to get him. Spot featured as well. Sunspot is one of the few champions in this that's older that I think, if you don't have him, even though he's kind of dropped down because the mutant class is so deep in my book, of being like a top 5 mutant champion, maybe even in some book not a top 10. In fact, when I pull up, we're going to be debating the mutant class on my channel this week, and when I pull up my tier list for what was the mutant tier list from just a couple months ago, Sunspot is number 9. He barely made it into the top 10. Maybe he'll stay there, or maybe he'll fall out this week. Who knows? But in the meantime, I'm going to say he's cash. Same with Venom, especially with the Battlegrounds meta last time. He was even better. And then Yondu is at best a meh champion. I still think his buff could be better. So, a grade for this, I still think at best it's a C to C+. I think it's a very average featured 6-star hero crystal. Now, in the next 97 days, if we see amazing buffs with champions like Daredevil Classic, maybe we revisit it. Maybe the Spider-Man Classic buff is way better than it looks to be in the beta test, and maybe we up this grade. But for the moment, based off of where they are, I feel confident in saying that this, as a whole, is an average featured 6-star worth of a pull. However, if you get the champion you're after, which has a 4.2% drop rate, technically per 24 champions, then you don't care. It was worth it. So good luck to everybody opening these. I can't wait to commentate so many of your openings. I know many of you have told me, Prof, be on the lookout. I've been saving 6-star shards for X amount of months, going all the way back before gifting and maybe even Cyber Week. That's a lot of hoarding. Thanks for watching. What grade would you give it? Let me know in the comments below.